Peace be with you. This video is about racism from the perspective of the Quran. And I say it that way instead of from a Muslim perspective because many Muslims are racist. Many Christians and Jews and any other religions are racist as well. And these people are racist not because God tells them to be racist, but because they are racist in spite of what God tells them. So this is a real problem. It has always been a real problem, and throughout history it's been a problem. And it is a very prominent problem that people are talking about today and putting forth all kinds of philosophies that aren't going to make racism better. They're actually going to make it worse. So I wanted to explain what the Quran says about racism, its origins, what human emotions does racism originate from, and then how to fix it. So racism comes from pride, especially pride in things that God gave us and not the things that we are capable of doing or have decided to do. And this pride is the root of all racism, and this pride originated with the devil. So this is a characteristic of the devil, which is what we are told in the Quran. In 7th chapter, verses 11 and 12, we are told, "And certainly we created you and we fashioned you. Then we told, then we said to the angels, prostrate to Adam." So they did prostrate except Iblis, and Iblis is the name of the angel that becomes the devil. He was not of those who prostrated. He said, and God said, "And what stopped you so that you didn't prostrate when I commanded you?" He said, "I'm better than him. You created me from fire, and you created him from dust." So that is the original racist statement, right? And if you change that statement to "you created me with white skin and you created him with black skin," or "you created me with black skin and you created him with white skin," or any color, any shade of skin in between, it is exactly the same pride. It is exactly the same racism. It is exactly the same statement. So that is the root of all racism. This pride in whatever we want to derive our pride from. So our heritage, nationality, and lineage, skin color, it doesn't matter. Anything that does not have to do with how we act, if we derive pride from that, we are susceptible to racism. So we are always going to prefer ourselves to others, and then we are always going to excuse our shortcomings and elevate our achievements over others. And we will always prefer people on their superficial characteristics and make excuses from them as opposed to what they are actually, if they are actually good people, right? Because what good is it to me if a person shares my skin color if they lied to me? What good is it to me if a person shares my skin color if they killed somebody? And what good is it a person that is of a different skin color or a different nationality or a different ethnicity if they feed me when I'm hungry, if they help me when I need help, right? That's the whole point. So and what does God say? What elevates us, right? So how should we distinguish ourselves? So God says in the 49th chapter, verse 13, "O people, surely we have created you from a male and a female and made you tribes and nations that you tribes and families that you may know each other. But surely the most honorable among you with God is he who is most careful of their duty. Surely God is knowing and aware." So what elevates us? No, it's not that we're created of dust or fire or that our skin is white or black. It is what elevates us is our duty to is our observance of our duty to God. So when God says stand firmly for justice, we stand firmly for justice even against ourselves or our family or our relatives. And this is a commandment in the Quran that I just quoted, right? Or how we deal with others, how humble we are, how charitable we are, how truthful we are. So this is what distinguishes people. And this is how you fix racism, right? Uh, and this is for Muslims. I can't talk to people who don't believe in God. They have their own world, and that's fine. But if you claim to be a Muslim and you are among Muslims, and we are a multi-ethnic society, then we have to realize that all of us have to be Muslims, and those among us who are the most humble, the most truthful, the most kind, the most honest, the most selfless, they are the best Muslims, right? And these are the people who should be in positions of respect. So it's not if you're an Arab or black or white that you should deserve respect and understanding from Muslims. It is only if you are obedient to your duty to God. And this is how you fix racism. Racism has to be fixed on individual levels. It cannot be forced. You know, it can't be just somehow. It won't magically disappear. You have to fix what's in people's hearts first, and the only way that can be done is if you teach them what God says, and if they obey what God says, then racism in Islam is going to disappear because we are obedient to God, and this is what we would do. Our obedience to God makes us not racist. That's all.